Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. It really just doesn't, just doesn't, I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know if it'll ever end. At this rate, it'll never end. I'll just keep making Dominions videos until I die. Because at this point, I think this is, if I don't count the tutorial videos I made, this is the 121st Dominions video I'm making. In like sequence. I've not recorded anything else for now 5 weeks. It's wild. I don't know. All right, last time we looked at EA Xinjiang, I think is what it was, the Jade Kingdom, modded nation. Yeah, it was a bit all over the place. It had like different random mercenary units you could build, like Amazons and Ubaran mercenaries and things. It had Jade Colossi and Atus and stuff, and it was all over the place. We had a really rough first game and we restarted, and then had a really easy second game, so go figure. We're gonna move on and roll up another one. So a random number between 1 and 286 is 70. That is vanilla. Vanarus, Land of the Chuds. I think I have already rolled this, and I've already said... Yes, and I've already said that I just played it in a multiplayer game or something, so we're not going to do that. I could, but there's just a lot more other stuff we could do. 128. That is Warhammer. That is Kislev. We already had a great Kislev game that I'll remember for the rest of my life. But no, Kislev was really fun. We played that on the Archipelago map. We got the giant bear avatars of Ursun, and we just kept spitting them out turn after turn after turn. That was an epic game, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. 242. Now that's going to be a new one. EA Alee, Realm of the Fae. Yeah, it turns out that adding those 45 extra mods from Enraged Eggplant, those are getting picked pretty frequently now. Oh, wait. Before we do anything else, gotta make sure Gem Gen is enabled. It is. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Ho, 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 ho. All right, map. Let's do, let's do Dawn of Dominions. It's been a minute. I know we keep cycling through the same maps rather than doing any vanilla stuff, but I just love how they look, and I don't know, the visual, the style of the vanilla game, which is funny because I don't usually care about stuff like that, but it's just so drab. Like the quality of it and everything is fine. I don't care, but it's just so drab and kind of dark, and yeah. Whereas these maps like Valanis and Dawn of Dominions and Alcuin and the Archipelago, they just look so pretty and vibrant. I don't think they'll ever change that for like the base game, but yeah, I mean, that does mean I'm going to gravitate towards custom maps. Right, we just did 76. We're playing EA again. We're on Dawn of Dominions, which is usually an 8 situation. I'm tempted to go no water, but as long as I don't get that one spot, like, I don't really care if there's water. So we'll see. What are the odds I get that again? Alee, Realm of the Fae. Okay. Amongst dark and sinister woods of Alee lie the lairs of Spriggans, fauns, pixies, and other creatures capable of defending against the intruders with primitive weapons and destructive magic. So we're a race of fauns, Spriggans, pixie, nixie, and other fairy creatures. We have weak troops, but strong sacred cavalry. We get air magic, glamour, nature, astral, and earth. Weak priests, standard forts. Really, not primitive forts. That's the most surprising part of this whole thing to me. We have Griggs as our scout. They are magic. They are stealthy 60 for survival, iron vulnerability, and they are spies. It's a humanoid head, torso, and arms with legs and lower body of a cricket. Size 1. Good lord. Yeah, okay. Spy is always nice. Spriggan Assassin. Oh, always nice to get a cheap assassin. Cheap it is. Boy, oh boy. Stealthy 80. It is glamored, though. That is significant on an assassin. Having free mirror image is pretty potent, even if it's only a couple mirrors. With 15 defense, that's not shabby. On, again, such a cheap assassin. And it's Assassin 1, which is the weakest possible assassin as far as catching them unaware or sleeping or inside or whatever. So most of our battles will take place outdoors with them awake, which means we will struggle to take down a lot of the mages we might encounter. We have a 14 attack poison dagger, length 0, 7 piercing, 15 armor negating poison. But you have to do damage for that to apply. And 7 is pretty low. So if I was going to do one thing to add on to these guys, it would probably be just throwing them a better weapon or something. But I don't know. We'll make a couple. They're only 1 recruitment point, 90 gold. We're going to make a few just to see how they do against like a standard commander. I think they will struggle a little bit though. Spriggan Captain, 100 leadership, gold star, glamored, stealthy, 75. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stealth, which isn't really that useful in single player, but we have used it a little bit to some good effect if the whole army is stealth. Nymph. Nature 1. They have Awe 5. Holy shit. Stealthy 50. Supply bonus. And they can seduce commanders. Again. With Awe 5... we could just get them like a basic shitty weapon just in case the seduction fails. Let me just double check what seduction is based on. I know it's based on beauty, but what does that mean? Yeah, it doesn't say. So beauty is really just a modifier. Base point value for the seduce roll being listed next to the trait. Yeah, it's really not. Commander roll or morale check against a 9 for most seducers. Okay. So, she really only can modify it by increasing her beauty. Otherwise, it's just going to be 9 versus MR. And MR, you know, for a standard commander... let's just look at that. Bog standard commander is going to have about 10 MR, yeah. So on average, seduction will fail against like the most basic of commanders. But really we can just use them kind of as almost just different kinds of assassins, really. Like an Awe 5, Nature 1. If we just give them a weapon and maybe just throw on some kind of armor on there. I don't know, something. Maybe. Hard to say. Pixie Noble. 1 astral, 1 holy. Flying, stealthy 50, true sight. They have a sleep touch. Yeah. Okay. Not something I have tremendous amount of use for. Spriggan Air Mage. Now we're talking. Air 2, 30% for Air 3, which is phenomenal. For that price, that is really nice. Alright, we will have a lot of Air Mages then, if nothing else. Spriggan Druid. 1 Earth, 2 Nature, and then either Earth or Nature. Ooh, jeez. Oh, 2 Earths, 3 Natures. Also very tempting. We're gonna want probably a mix. Spriggan Enchanter. Oh, you're just messing with me now. 1 Earth, 1 Astral, 3 Glamour, and then another Earth, Astral, Nature, and Glamour, and another Earth or Astral. So you could have 3 Earths on these, you could have 3 Astrals, 4 fucking Glamour. You're probably going to have, like, yeah, you're going to have a good amount of 2 Earths. It is a little pricey, though, $425, but later on, this is what we're going to be making. Especially throwing out Twilight and stuff, like, oh man. Just a whole army of 4 or 5 Glamours. And they are Glamour themselves, and they're Master Ritualists, which is even more ridiculous, really. They can do, like, just massive Glamour rituals. Which, what are... I don't know what the big Glamour globals are. Grasshopper Knight, cap only. 1 Nature, 2 Glamour, 1 Holy, and then another Nature or Glamour. Again, just very nice spread there on a military commander of 150 leadership. With a supply bonus. And is also a sacred. But, that being said, I don't know if it's much of a thug, considering the knight on top only has 5 hit points and 6 protection. It's a little iffy. Nothing I could really do is going to help much against arrows. But if we take Undying or something, you never know. The Giant Grasshopper, 16 hit points, 5 protection, 14 defense, 30 speed. Oh boy. And a 17 damage bite. Okay. Pixie Queen, cap only. 3 Astral, 2 Glamour, 2 Holy, another Astral, Nature, Glamour. 20% for another Nature or Glamour. So, yeah, 4 Glamour is possible. 4 Astrals is definitely possible. Decent mix. 100 leadership comes with 2d6 pixies every battle. But as far as thug capabilities, again, like we're talking really low hit points, really negligible protection. You'd have to gear them out. I doubt pixies are very good, and you know, Astral Glamour on its own doesn't really do much. But I guess you could spam, like, illusionary shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thorn Chieftain, non-fort forests. Okay. Well, they're susceptible to fire. They have poison bows and poison daggers, though. I assume there's going to be, yeah, thorn, whatever, thorn. Nixie Noble, coastal provinces. Water 1, Holy 1. They are amphibious, though, with 100 leadership. There you go. We have easy way to break into water if we want to or need to. Alright, units. We have Pixies. So, yeah, obviously very vulnerable. 0 protection, 5 hit points. They're size 2. 13 defense. They fly. They do have True Sight, which is great, because we're probably going to want to cast like Twilight or Darkness or something. Or Nightfall. They have a Sleep Touch, 30 fatigue damage, magic resistance negates, and a little club. Yeah, I mean, even with Bark Skin on, it's just like, no. But, Mist Form, but even Mist Form's not great for something like this, because it's going to get popped pretty easily, and they'll still take 1 damage. And they really, yeah, it's just no. Pixie Archers, however, they get a short bow. Okay, I really thought this would be like fatigue damage on the bow or something, some kind of poison. Yeah, okay, still pretty, yeah, again, like defense is pointless for like protecting from enemy archers, and they're gonna get shot by a lot of, and it's just no. Spriggan Warriors. They're glamored, that's great. 5 hit points, obviously. 6 protection, 14 defense, 13 MR, 18 speed. Wow, they're fast. For little guys. How are they so fast? They have 8 damage spears that do the poison, but again, like you need like a strength buff to make this work. And I think we did see some, yeah, so I mean we'll have a good amount of Earth 2 guys if that was something we wanted, but they are just really cheap. And they are all glamored, which is pretty nice for both melee and archer protection. Fawn, size 3. 12 hit points, 6 protection, 12 defense, 13 speed, low morale. 16 damage, quarter staffs, length 3. They're wearing furs. Yeah, I mean, with bark skin, probably reasonably acceptable, but still not anywhere where I'd want to build them. Springing Berserkers. Pretty similar to the other guys, but now they have a length 1 axe. 12 slashing damage and the poison. And they have Berserker plus 3. So that's 9 protection, 10 defense, so they're going to be kind of average, but still 5 hit points. And Berserker only triggers if they get wounded. So for them to get wounded and survive with their 5 hit points is really unlikely. Seems really unlikely to actually happen. I don't know. Maybe with Mist Form, where they only will take 1 damage, then they become Berserk and kill a bunch of stuff. Because, I mean, with Berserk, they got 12 attack, 15 damage, and it's a poison. It's not bad. And they are really cheap. I think this is just a lot of chaff. We can just have hundreds of, I guess. But you know that's not my style, and I don't think it's a really good style, but I don't know. I'm waiting to be proven wrong by somebody. Springing Defenders. 18 defense with Glamour. And shields, which is pretty great. That means a lot of attacks are either going to miss them completely or hit the shield for 22 protection. Well, actually, that's not quite... Well, yeah, they have natural protection, which is pretty nice. So, 21 protection on the body, and then the head is actually... would be 27 with the shield. And then for archer, ranged fire... yeah, a good amount will hit the shield and just do nothing. But yeah, you're still going to lose them, no matter what. You're going to lose them. But they do have Glamour as a nice backup, too. But only 8 damage on the spear. Like, we have to get Strength of Giants if we're going to use any Spriggans, I guess. But we'll see. There's more to look at. Fawn Ragers. 12 hit points, 6 protection, 9 defense, 13 MR, 13 speed. Berserker plus 3. And 2 claw attacks for 12 slashing. Length 0. Yeah, length 0 weapons with 9 defense means that they're going to get repelled a lot. 9 defense, 10 morale just means, like, yeah, repels are going to happen quite frequently, especially, like, twice per turn repels kind of thing. And I guess the repel will trigger Berserk, which will increase their attack. Doesn't really help them, but then it makes them even more likely to get repelled. Because the Berserk does not affect repel at all. I think this was clarified. I remember people discussing this. It basically, Berserk, you get morale 50, but only for the purpose of routing, not for the purpose of being repelled. So, yeah, their defense is going to go down even lower. And they're just going to be repelled left and right and not actually kill much of anything with length 0 weapons. So, this is a big no from me. Sylphs. 6 hit points, 0 protection, 15 defense. They are flying, they're glamored, they got the true sight. Ambidextrous 2 with their 2 daggers. I don't know what this benefits them with length 0 weapons, unless I just don't understand how ambidextrous works. Might need to check the wiki on that. Ordinarily, this penalty reduces the attack skill of the unit by the sum of its weapons' lengths. Right. So... yeah. She does not get any penalties. This ambidextrous is entirely pointless. Okay. I mean, because it's not like you can change her weapons, right? Yeah, it's still not anywhere where I'd be happy with. You're still just gonna get eviscerated by any archer, fire javelins, or anything like that, and it's just rough. Spriggan Rider, cap only sacreds. Pretty affordable for a sacred. The knights have 5 hit points, 6 protection, 19 defense, 13 MR, 12 morale, 30 speed. Again, like just very fast. Very high defense. They have shields. They're glamored. They do have skilled rider too. And they have light lances, 12 attack, 8 damage with the charge bonus. Grasshopper, not sacred, however, which is a very rough inclusion. I think, yeah, I'd have to double check all the numbers for mounted and attacks against mounted, but I think this is a... It's a similar spread compared to normal cavalry, which would be 3 and 5. And 4 is actually smaller, which makes him easier. I don't think that affects it, though. The general rule is, by default, they try to hit the rider if they can. But then, depending on the size difference and all that sort of stuff, it can affect it. But really, I think they're going to hit the rider most of the time. So, the grasshoppers will definitely benefit from mist form. Yeah, very much. That'll be our point buff mist form stuff. But we can do quite a bit of bless on the rider. I would probably be looking towards... I don't know. I mean, 19 defense is good. They're going to avoid a lot of stuff. But Undyne is just... Undyne and Enchanted Blood is just kind of my go-to. Also, we could go for, like, Twist Fate. But that's a little pricier, and Incarnate... Well, it's not pricier, but, you know, it's... For what you get, it's kind of pricey. It's good, but we also have Glamour Mages that could just cast luck on them. Or something, you know? Or Ethereal... Astral to cast... Well, all sorts of stuff. Twist Fate. Or Body Ethereal. And what we really need is more damage. We need a lot more damage. So I may even take Solar Weapons. Because that doesn't have to be... You don't have to do damage for it to do the extra effect. Probably take Blood Surge. Maybe throw an extra strength in there. Charge bonus is nice. And we will probably have quite a few of these. But yeah. Alright. Nixies. So this is our amphibious option. Pretty shitty. No shields, no armor, 13 defense, 6 hit points, 4 protection. 9 damage on these spears. That's a rough option. I don't know why I wouldn't just find, like, Tritons or Mermen or Shamblers or something and just make those instead. They're not even glamored. And then Thorn, non-fort Forest. So these are our poison bow option. Yeah. I mean, again, you have to do damage with it, so you have to get the strength buff anyways. But with the strength buff, that's up to, like, what, 11 damage? 11 piercing with the weak poison. But again, the problem is just they're gonna die. They're gonna die in large numbers. I don't know how we protect all these things. I don't know what we do. I'm almost just gonna make only sacreds, but we'll look to our summons. Cloud Sprites. Hidden substantial fairy warriors dwelling in the clouds. 12 of them for 3 air gems. Alright, this is another one where I'm gonna have to load the mod into the thing. Because he doesn't include... He really should. He really should. It's a very nice feature for those other mods. to just see all your summons and click on them. Right. So... Yep, that's it. That's it. Alee. Okay, and we're gonna go and look at Cloud Sprite. Well, I mean, I don't know what you expect, really. It's got 5 hit points, size 2, 15 defense, 0 protection. It has a club, 12 attack, 9 damage. It's stealthy, has iron vulnerability. It is, however, flying and ethereal. Now, that already bumps it up quite a bit. 15 defense and ethereal is pretty damn good. Again, especially if we put luck on all these things. What is the option for luck? It's under thaumaturgy, right? So group luck is 3+ area for... So 3+. So Glamour 3, 4 guys will be doing area 5. And this is going to be an insanely good spell for literally our entire army. So getting to Thaumaturgy 5 pretty quickly is probably high up there. I don't think there's a higher version of luck, unfortunately. Oh, there is Battle Fortune. Thaumaturgy 8 costs 2 glamour gems, but it's 20+ area effect. Damn. Yeah, it's just so good. Oh, there's also Dreamwild Legion. 5 glamour, 4 gems, the entire your entire army gets luck. I mean, that's basically just like you win. That's a you win button. But we've never gotten a 9, and we probably never will throughout this series. Legion's Demise. Also, all enemies take about 2 points of false damage per round. MR negates. It's also pretty good. There's also, though, alterations, because you get Gift of Cheated Fate, right? This negates the first successful strike. So what's the higher end version of that? Rewrite Fate. 20+. Astral 4, though, which is kind of high. And then there's Will of the Fates. Astral 5 with your whole battlefield. It's not quite as good, but for our purposes, it's pretty damn good. So Astral 5. We'd have to do a Communion, right? Yeah, I mean, Pixie Queens. We will get some Pixie Queens that have 4 Astral, and then just get that little headpiece to bump to 5. Or just use gems. Because... Astral gem generators. There's the pearls. That gives 2. And then, beyond that, there's some option somewhere. I don't know where. I'd have to look. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Why don't I have that enabled? There's Job's Bowl, which gives 1, but diseases you. And then there's the Staff of the One God, which gives 3. And that's at 7, I believe. Yeah. Construction 7's kind of high. So probably just getting the little headpiece at Construction 5. And then just using the clam of pearls for the 2. And bada bing, your whole army will negate the first successful strike against them. It's pretty awesome. So I think, yeah, Alteration, we just will want to shoot up there, as well as Construction 5. But, you know, there's so many other buffs that we could benefit from and things like that. And group luck is also really good, considering all our 2 glamours will be able to cast that. Okay. Oh, right, we were looking at summons. So yeah, Cloud Sprites with Twist of Fate or Luck will be honestly pretty damn good, I would say. Like 15 defense and Ethereal as a flyer, right to the back. I think they'd also benefit from some damage bonuses, some strength and stuff. They're not sacred, obviously, but yeah, not bad for level 2. 3 gems gets you 12 of them. Bribe Leprechaun Clan. 8 gems, 3 nature. You get a Grand Leprechaun Commander and 18 Leprechauns. Oh, boy. So the Commander has 18 defense. Otherwise, stats you would expect. He has a magic sword, which does magic damage. 13 of it. And he can slap you for 1 damage. Cap. Armor negating. Oh, and it also shrinks you. Magic resistance negates. He has Fortune Teller 10%. He also can summon allies as an action. 1 leprechaun. And he generates gold, I think. Doesn't really say how much, but that seems to be what that tag is. He has 1 nature, 1 glamour, so not really exceptional there. The leprechauns themselves all have the slap, so they all can do 1 capped damage and the shrink. And 15 defense, 5 hit points, 13 MR, 14 speed. It's kind of funny, and again, you know, once we have Twist of Fate or whatever, you know, the big battlefield-wide one, it's like, yeah, they're all kind of good. Everything we have will be good then. Sylvan Knights. 6 gems, 3 nature gets you 3 Sylvan Knights. Which sound pretty cool. 12 hit points. They're sacred. 6 protection, size 3, 19 defense. Combat speed of 11. They have lances and swords. Now it doesn't show me the mount for some reason. They ride unicorns. Huh. Yeah, I can't see the mount, but they ride unicorns. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty damn good. 19 defense. They still only have 6 protection. They do have shields, though. And they're sacred. Unfortunately, you only get 3 of them for 6 gems, which isn't phenomenal. But, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Alteration. We have nothing. We already looked through this. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. We get a fairy ring. Auto spell meteor shower. 75 effects. Area effect 1. What? What? This ring is considered a document commissions the bearer to lead what amounts to a lesser wild hunt. In accepting it, the bearer is endowed with great authority among creatures wild and fey, but in exchange, the mantle they bear requires that they act in ways strange and incomprehensible to more civilized beings. What? Okay, so basically, you walk into battle, you auto-cast Meteor Shower, which will drop 75 AoE 1 meteors that do 150 magic damage onto the field. And all of your units will take 999 damage, armor negating. So it just kills every last one of your units and will probably kill most of their army. It says can only be used by a certain type of unit. This is the... What the fuck am I meant to make of this? I mean, I think... But it's like... What would you even do? I guess maybe if you had a commander that also just had luck or something and twist of fate on an item, and they walked onto a field, but it's going to cast this over and over. It's going to cast this like every round. You will die, even with luck. Like, you will die before the battle's over. So it's just like... It's like a nuclear bomb that you can just send in, and you'll lose the commander, but it's like, I have some cheap-ass command, like assassins or something. And it costs 5 glamour gems to make this. It does say it can only be used by a certain type of unit, but I'm not sure what that means. It doesn't say what type of unit. I guess I could look. Okay, if we really want to dig down into this. It's restricted to... Okay, it doesn't say there. Yeah, I know it's restricted to that nation. Okay. As far as I can tell, it's just restricted to my nation's units. Or my nation's commanders. That's as far as I can tell about it. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to give that a try. Seems wild. Enchantment, nothing. Really, for like a Fey Pixie nation, I really expected some unique enchantment spells there. Nothing in Thaumaturgy, obviously nothing in Blood, and nothing in Divine. Okay. I mean, this is a wild one. This is really a wild one. We have basically 2 schools of thought here. But, well, I guess I don't know what we have, really. Because as far as our Sacreds are concerned, we have the Spriggan Riders or the Sylvan Knights. And we have a lot more Sylvan Knights. Or, I mean, we have a lot more Spriggan Riders. Or I just pick a Bless. But I don't even have that many Sacred Mages. I have, like, none. The Pixie Queen, I guess. But how many of those am I going to have? So I guess we're picking a Bless specifically for the Spriggan Rider. Which is probably going to be Undying and Enchanted Blood. Rather than, you know, going for anything incarnate. But also, I probably could just go for an Awake Expander. Which is probably the smarter move here, really. Like, we have almost no Sacreds. We could ignore the Sacreds entirely. And just depend on loads and loads of chaff. Like, probably just... like, eventually we'll have a lot of mages, and we'll have Twist Fate, and we'll have the Cloud Sprites, and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be good. I mean, we'll probably use the Defenders with strength buffs, as well as the Pixie... Not the Pixie Archers. The Thorns? Well, that's non-Fort Forest. I don't know how many of those I'm ever going to get. So I guess just Pixie Archers. And we're just going to have a lot of them. We're just going to have hundreds and hundreds of them. So we probably... Yeah, but I don't have... Well, the Grasshopper Knight. Okay, yeah. So I think we probably should take... Magic Leadership. Because these are all magical creatures. So they have 180. We can bump that up. So, I don't know. I think we might go sort of Awake here. Which means we need something that doesn't rely on much research. We want something that's just going to be able to expand, even on turn 1, blind, and just send it out there. There's a Fairy Dragon, which is a dragon, but it's only 80 hit points. Fear 5. Hard to say. There's also the Spriggan Enchantress. I don't know why it's in Dominion 2. It's definitely a Dominion 1 unit. But I guess it's a little costlier, and yeah. I don't know if there is many options that are turn 1. There's not much you would really trust with that. It's a good question. I don't know. It's I don't think there's ever a thing where you'd want to do turn 1. I'll be honest. But turn 2. So a turn 2 expander, because we're going to get alteration. So, possibly something with, I don't know. Are there any trampling options among a pretender? Among a monstrous form? Ricehorn Boar can trample and has Berserker +5. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I don't think we can get personal regen turn 1, though. What can you get with, like, Alteration 2? Enlarge. Mirror Image. Gift of Cheated Faith. Personal Stone Skin. Personal Mist Form. Yeah, Personal Mist Form could be good. But you really want something... Yeah, so we can't really deviate much on paths. And we really need Astral. So that's why I don't know about a Dominion 2. There's not one that gives Astral, and they all have expensive new path costs for an Awake expander. So it's just not really a viable option. We could take, like, Morigna, who has Trinity. So you get 3 of them. That's really the only option for Astral. Shit. I was really, really hell-bent on Astral. So 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, and then the Demi-Lich. Okay. I mean, obviously, the Spring Enchantress, it's only 10. It's great. This is our Awake expander. Except not really. Not really at all. I mean, the Fairy Dragon, honestly, it does have dragon attacks, but its costs, new paths cost 20. It still has Fear Aura, Fire Resistance, True Sight, and 80 hit points. So, honestly, yeah, probably we'll take the Fairy Dragon. And we're gonna take, we definitely want Astral. We're also probably gonna want Nature. And Earth, probably. Okay. As for scales, we probably want some magic, I would imagine. But we really don't need much of resources at all. I think Sloth 2 is probably what we're looking at. For sure. We'll take Heat 1. Maybe Order 1, though. And Luck and that. Maybe Death 1. Get to 4 at the very least. I don't think I can do much else than that. Oh, we can get Glamour 3. Yeah, I mean, that means our Pretender has weaker magic than, like, our actual Pixie Queens do. But we have a little bit of variety, and it's an Awake Expander. I mean, this is what it does. It's meant to just go out on turn 2, 3, whatever, and just get you, like, 8 provinces quickly. So, we do... Yeah, so Arcane Command, Magic Leadership increased by 25. We might want to take that twice. And then, I don't really know. I mean, am I picking blesses for my Pretender? Or am I picking blesses for the... I mean, we're probably going to make some of these, right? Why wouldn't we? So we should pick something for them. We were going to take damage, but I don't think we can really take much. I guess I could just take that. I guess I could just take that. And heroism or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's heroism. XP helps a lot with other stats and stuff. Alright, this is one of the most unusual things we've done. This could be a fucking disaster. Like, we never do Awake Expanders, so it's a rare thing for us. What's funny is I probably could win a lot of games very quickly if I just did Awake Expanders and just tanked scales. But I like to usually experience the nation. I don't want to experience just my Pretender. What are we playing on? Dawn of Dominions. I think, yeah. With 8. Right, so we're gonna do 11. Okay, thank God we didn't get here. I mean, we're still kind of in a shitty spot. And remember that this wraps around. So this will be claimed before long. We don't take it. So that's something to worry about. All right, I'll be right back. All right. We can finally begin. So, yeah, we're not going to be... It's no matter what. I mean, even with the best possible Awake Expander Pretender, it's still just kind of dumb to throw him in to a battle unseen. Because it could just be a throne, and you could just lose your Pretender that you probably invested quite a bit of your design points into to make him the best possible turn 1 expander. So just fucking wait a turn. Right. So we want to go down alteration. We want to get at least alteration 2. Can't get 3 off the initial bump. Even though that would be really nice, because we'd get Body Ethereal, and that would save a lot of trouble. So let's just say Alteration 3 is going to be important. And eventually, like we said, we want Alteration 7 for Will of the Fates. But we're also going to want Thaumaturgy for Despair Spam and Group Luck. So that's on the table. As well as Construction 3 to at least get this insane Fairy Ring item. So we'll go like Thaumaturgy 3 for Despair, and then Construction 3. But then also, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's go look who our neighbor is to the east, I suppose. I'm curious about that. You're going to become a prophet. And we're going to recruit. So for mages... The Enchanter is great. I mean, we definitely want a lot of these, but just not right away. So really, we just want anything that's going to have the best research per dollar, or we can start getting assassins right away. But I'd probably lean towards nymphs over assassins, to be honest, because then we... Well, for one, we gain the commander if they succeed. which usually isn't that big of a deal, but you can get some nice mages that way. And if they fail and get fought, attacked, they have awe 5, which is really, really hard to deal with for a melee commander. But I'm not going to bother with any of it because I think they benefit from a weapon. So the air mages are 210 research on average. 30% of them, however, will have 12 research. So, but on average, that's 20 gold per research point. The druids will have 14 for 265. Now I have to bust out the calculator. 265 divided by 14. 18.9, let's say 19. So slightly less efficient on average, but a much more usable mage between Strength of Giants, the 2s will be 3s, so you get also lead, whatever the next step is for that. Temper armors and stuff like that is not really going to be super useful for us. Group stone skin though could be good, or group bark skin. The 3s can have big group bark skin. Yeah, so it's just a much more usable mage. Whereas air is fine. I mean, we can get a lot of air shit. But yeah, I think we could also just ignore air entirely. But we do want at least a couple for the cloud sprites later on. And then the noble is, quite cheap. Actually, probably pound for pound. 105 divided by 8. That's only 13. Oh no, a lower number is good. Right, so yeah, it's 13 gold per research point. So that's the most efficient for research. But, yeah. It's just like... There is the upkeep factor, but... No, I suppose that's true. These are a lot more expensive for upkeep. Upkeep is 80% of the full gold cost after a year. And then Sacred is half that. So, I mean... This will be 40%. So this will be 40 gold over the course of a year. It's pretty good. Yeah, if all I cared about was just gold efficiency and research, but I don't think that's what I care about, right? So I think we're probably going to go with druids, and we're going to make the rest of our money work for us. So we want to get 4 of these every time. And then our basic army is going to consist of... Yeah, the defenders, because they get shields, and 18 defense is really quite high. So we want to get those. Yeah, we can spend the shit out of our gold. And then the pixie archers. Yeah. So, yeah, we probably could survive with a cheaper a cheaper mage option, but... Alright, thrones are always kind of in the same places on this map, so it's always... It's never really in doubt. They're always in the exact same spots. Well, I guess it depends. There could be some fluctuations depending if you have less thrones, because sometimes we don't have one here, I know. Sometimes we don't have one here? I think? I don't know. And there might be more throne placements that are static. But yeah, this is usually how it goes. This is usually how it looks. So our throne options, our best throne options of choice are going to be this, 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 and this, if we want to go to war that way. Otherwise it gets trickier. We'd have to go here, here, and then through here to here. Playing against Mekone, Pangea, Urmor, Agartha, who's going to be underground there, Tianchi, Mictlan, and Machaka. EA Micklin, as usual, might struggle. We probably want to get a scout up here just to see. But yeah, no aquatic nations, really. Except for sort of Agartha. Kind of just a question of where Micklin might be. It's nice to take advantage of their free capital. Okay. Can this army actually beat something without suffering catastrophic losses? Yeah. Two Dark Vines, Deer Tribe Warriors, Militia Light Infantry Archers. I mean, maybe. Maybe. We're hoping the Grasshopper Knights do some good. So, Divine Bless, well, Sermon of Courage, Divine Blessing, Smite. We don't even have like a specific smite. We have the most generic one. It's pretty rare for me. I don't know how many times I've actually seen this. It's pretty good. For just the basic smite, it's 10 armor negating damage, magic resistance negates, but there's definitely better versions. Damn it! Hold and attack closest, hold and fire closest, hold and attack rear. So we're going... Yeah, we're gonna hold a little bit. Give these time to move out. It's an iffy one. And then our Pretender. So you can get Personal Stone Skin, Blurred Body, Mirror Image. Assuming he's not already glamored. He actually isn't. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gift of Cheated Fate. Could do enlarge, right? Yeah. Okay. Personal Stone Skin. Enlarge. Your image. They're kind of a lot of casts, though. That's 20... Well, it's 20 minus. So really, it's like 5. And then this is like 3. And then that is, I don't know, 7 or something. So really, it shouldn't fatigue him or anything. Alright, and we'll take it after the easiest one possible. See how it goes. Okay, these are two iffy fights. We'll see. Okay, first our Pretender then. Theoretically, they'll rout pretty damn quickly. Alright, so he's at 50 fatigue. He's got 22 protection, 130 hit points. He's got a Fear Aura. Negates the first successful hit on him. And he does a lot of damage. It's really not spectacular, but it's enough for this piddly shit. Tail Sweep was kind of nasty, wasn't it? Killed a lot with Tail Sweeps. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tail sweep. All right. He took a tiny amount of damage, and it's important to keep in mind he does not have recuperation. So we're not going to get a massive amount of use out of him. All right, and then my actual troops. What will win us this war? Win us the game. Glamour is going to be the most useful aspect of our troops till the end, but you see he's already routed. Yeah, the Sacreds did not do too hot. We lost 2 of them. In their defense, I really didn't pick a bless for them almost at all. Or did I? I don't know what I picked. Did I pick? Yeah, I mean, I sort of picked a bless, but that's not much help to them at all. So they're not going to be great. They might not even be worth the money. Considering we're gold strapped, I might just be better off with regular troops. The dark vines could be trouble. Might want to head back. But this will be fine. There you go. Yeah, again, like, we took some amount of damage somewhere in here. A lot of attacks that did 0 due to our pretty damn strong protection. But we're close to Alteration 3, which will get us Personal Iron Skin, Body Ethereal, Displaced Body. These are all very strong things. I mean, Temper Flesh would also be really good. But we got to go down to... what is that? Alteration 4 for that? Yeah, Alteration 4. But, you know. Yeah, we paid a heavy price for this thing, so I'm hoping it keeps doing some good work. But Pasachas and Ghanas could be pretty nasty. Yeah, these things are pretty fast, but we kind of want them to be fast. That's the whole point. Yeah, I don't know about the Dark Vines, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, just a lot of iffy fights here that I want to watch. We got a lot of blood slaves. It's going to be tough to clear all that crap out. And now they're going to send in imps, which are going to shred our glamours. And yeah, just kind of terrorize and shred my... Yeah, okay. That's a lot of imps, man. That is just... I counted on the Dark Vines. I didn't count on the dozens of imps. Fucking massacre. Jesus Christ. That's why we got an Awake Expander, because this would have been... I mean, maybe I could have done some sort of Hellbless on our Sacreds, but they need a lot of help. Alright, so he almost died, and he got diseased. So, yeah. Great. He's just a ticking time bomb now. Because he can't even get Cure Disease, because he only has 3, and I'm pretty sure that's 4. I don't know what it falls under, I don't remember. Probably Enchantment. Yep. Somewhere here, somewhere. Where the hell is Cure Disease? Thaumaturgy 4. And it's 4 nature. So yeah, he would he'd have to get he'd have to empower himself in nature to cure it. So probably he's just gonna die at some point. Well, he's already lost 8 hit points permanently after 1 round because it's 10% of your max every turn. So he probably won't even survive another fight here. Why is he just... So he doesn't even heal? Oh, never heal. Yep. Okay. So we'd have to get personal regen from alteration... No, from enchantment. Okay, I guess you've done your job. This is a rough game. This is not going to go well. Also... Okay, I didn't lose my profit, but yeah, it's not good. So yeah, shit like that. We might want to employ just nymphs or assassins. But I have like no money whatsoever, so this will be good. It'll be damn good. I guess we also need to start getting priests. My priest options suck. It's the Pixie Noble. Great. Alright, we just need a lot. Just need a lot of units. This was the whole thing. We just need a lot of units. You're just now going to research until you die. Hermore hasn't taken a province, apparently. Doing better than him. That could be enough. I don't think it is. Could be. Yeah, we're just gonna send assassins out to do what they can. I don't think it'll be much, but we'll see what they can. And here goes our dragon. Yep, fairy dragon died from disease. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, I mean, that's anti-thug shit, you know? Just get a disease on him and then that's it. God, he's healing the commoner. What the fuck? Oh, come on. That's lame as hell. And then a possessed corpse. Who I don't think I can poison, so, yeah, that Yeah. Also, yeah, okay. These assassins are pretty garbage. There's a lot going wrong here. Alright, instead, just make nymphs. You can only get one per turn instead of two, but they're a little bit more useful. Yeah, a lot of units. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I gotta start calling God. Oh, we just found a shit ton of gold. Holy Christ. Okay, we should get a palisade built there then. Call God. Call God. Get him on the phone. Man, we have a lot of 3 nature guys. Okay. Well, we didn't get group bark skin yet though, so that's kind of important. I can hire a mercenary now. Nope, can't. Okay. This might be enough. We're gonna give it a shot. God, the pierce resistance. All the trees. Oh my god, why was that like a throne battle? Okay, we only lost 9 defenders, 3 archers. We can replace that in a blink of an eye. Good. Now take on the Pisachas and Ghanas. And yeah, just keep recruiting. And you're gonna seduce here. No, I guess seduce here. You're gonna assassinate or try to assassinate. Probably fail. Yeah, we could just start getting thorns going, which are kind of just a nice little addition. The only annoying thing is I have to go pick them up. Which one of these has the highest recruitment points? 75, okay. Well, I'm just going to do it there, and we'll eventually have 100. Okay, just a normal commander. Oh, I can't even see my guy. Jesus. Okay, hit him. It's poison. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, routed him. Nice. Got him. Theok the commander. Oh, this is worse. Commoners are worse. So my guy's really dumb. We routed. Shit. And I died. Okay. We won. We won again. Okay, good. Okay, good. This is all right. All God, we still want the God back. But now we're winning battles. We're winning, son. You're gonna make palisade here. Yeah, I'd probably prefer it to be there, but we'll do it here for now. Try to assassinate that guy again. Okay, things are looking up. We just needed numbers, you know, numbers. Stop doing it here. I thought you had a patience of 1. Fuck. Okay, 14 defenders on that one. A little more painful, but we got it. And research is clipping along, so that's good. I don't know how many of these nymphs do I want to make is the question. When I could just get mages that can buff my good, not my good unit, can buff my shitty units to make them better. And I also have so much gold now. We really do need more forts. Just spend. I guess I could be making temples everywhere. And then they could all be making priests. So let's start making temples. Alright, forget this. Just psycho that with the Pixie Queen. We can afford it now. It's gonna be great. Alright, we'll take the Monkey's Cradle. You know, we want to secure connections. We can. Seduce. Seduce. Yeah, we have no off-fort mages except for the Nixie Noble, which is really kind of shitty. So I think we just want multiple forts. We probably want one here as well. So get a little chieftain. Yeah, we just need numbers. This is a numbers game. Hey, we got a Wolf Tribe Shaman. Yeah, it's gonna be a long while before we're able to do a battle where I don't lose anything. And there is a tipping point here where we... Yeah, like heavy infantry is kind of bad for us. I just want to see... Oh, TNC is right here. So we'd be... 1, 2, 3 spots away from him. That's not war worthy, is it? Surely not. 0 gold, baby. That's what we're all about. We're gonna get construction 3. Now we can start getting those fairy rings. Okay, we won. All right, good. That's as far as I need to go. We're just gonna try to be buddies with TNG, and he's probably gonna refuse or eventually go to war with us here. And I probably should have just gone for this instead. But then he would be here, and it just, you know, just stay out of my valley, man. That's all. Try to take this throne. Look, it's the throne of bureaucracy. That's perfect for you. You love that. All right. Seduce. Seduce. Iffy about going too far here. Not heading back. But man, we have a lot of units. No money, but a lot of units. Okay, yeah, so construction 3. To make the fairy ring, I need 3 glamour, 1 astral. So we're gonna get a pixie queen that can do it. We got a barbarian chief. But the other one failed to seduce, and he attacked her. What a barbarian. Cat eyes. That'll help you. Personal bark skin will help you. And the awe will help you. Ooh, poison touch will help. Well, you got him. That's better than the assassins did, I'd say. Glamour is big. On that many units, that many glamours, it's pretty big. Not to be underestimated. What did we actually lose there? 6. We're reaching critical mass here, so we're gonna head back home for now. Alright. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do for me, man, really. Like, probably I should just have you killed. You can't even equip a fairy ring and kill yourself for me. We got a 2 glamour pixie queen. Yeah, I suppose. Only 33% of ours will have 3 glamour. Thought we had, what was the... Is that really our best bet? Oh, the enchanters can make it. Okay. Oh, get to calling God. We need God on the line. TNT refused. Found farm aplenty. Got a palisade. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna want stuff here once I have money. My money really evaporated. Yeah, I know. Seduce. Can I seduce the Anunnaki of the underworld? I think the roll it would have to make would be kind of astronomical to fail. Anunnaki of the underworld has 18 MR. Well, that is what is our odds of success with no beauty items? With a -9 difference, 4.6% chance. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty low. We'd have to send a lot, but imagine if we got the Anunnaki. But if we got what's the beauty shit you can make? There's the cat charm, which is +1. I might have to look. There's a bear claw talisman, which is -1. The cat charm, which is +1, and then the pendant of beauty is +2. So between the two of those, you can get +3, which would bump us up to 12. And then we'd only be at we'd have an 8.2% chance. No, that can't be right. Plus 18, right. We'd have an 11% chance. Damn. I just have to make those items constantly for every nymph that I send in there to seduce it. Probably not the way to go. Funny, though. And TNG declared war. Janie didn't find any enemy commander. We got Dusk Stalker, the Killer Sprite, Master Assassin. You don't say. Alright, we have no money. Go, just cool it, because I gotta put PD here. TNG is being a dickweed. This is how they operate. He's like, well, I'm not at war with this person, and this is a lot easier than this, so I'm going to attack here. Like, dude, there's other places. Live your life. Don't intrude on me. Attack current province. All right, the Killer Sprite. Well, flying, glamour, true sight, dark vision, dark power 2. Assassin only 1 though. I thought you were a master assassin. So she attacks her victims at dusk when her weapons meld with the shadows and ignore all armor. Armor negating. 10 damage armor negating is ludicrous. We're going to want to get some armor on these. We're not going to send her out. Now, this is a rare thing we get. So we can get... We could get Bark Skin. We could get the Retinue. Yeah, the Cat Charm. Ooh, the Luck. Yeah, Luck. Luck will be very good. Noble Decree. I didn't even see this. Plus 40 leadership, magic command 40, inspirational plus 1. Oh man, that's nice. For a trinket? That's pretty nice. But we're gonna make this. We also need to do some site searching at some point. We do have Thaumaturgy 3, so that helps. I guess we could just go Thaumaturgy 4 now. But I also need enchantment. Yeah, we want at least enchantment, blah, 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 blah. Maybe Conjuration 3 or something. Or maybe 4. Summon Fey Footfolk. Right. The Kitharonic Lion Pelt is pretty strong. We need some... Yep, that's pretty big. What else can we get? Don't really... I mean, she depends on the weapons. Yeah, I mean, higher strength would be even more killy. I guess then there's also Twist Fate. Yeah, I mean, this is fine stuff. Fine stuff, fine stuff, fine stuff, fine stuff. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Damn TNG. We did send off... No, we didn't send... We did send off, yes. Nice. One little old nymph. Clearing out so many wolf tribe warriors. Okay. 21 protection versus mundane. 16 morale. 16 attack on her dusk daggers for 15 armor negating damage and cause bleed. She has luck and twist fate. Or does that not stack? Well, she's lucky. Hard to say. I guess we'll have to do a test and see how it goes. Man, I just need a lot of money. Try to just wait. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Just wait. Yeah, I think we gotta send out... My god, we have a lot. Holy shit. Okay. Get me another commander. Captain... Well, it's magic leadership, so the sacred... Our sacred commanders. Well, the nobles. But no, we need the leadership. It's gotta be the queens, right? But I guess the captains can do 100. Give me 2 captains real quick. And may as well throw some more in there. My god, it's a lot of units. But they're so small. And then we can make the decree. Only costs Astral 1. Why are you sneaking? You're sneaking. You're forging a decree. Tianchi refuse, but he's not attacking yet. He will. Given enough time, he will. Okay, you can equip the decree. Good. A lot of units. It's a lot of arrows. I mean, they're not super amazing or anything, but this is why, like... I mean, point buffing is fine, but we really need, we need, like, Oaken Army. We need Oaken Army and, Will of the Fates and... What's the giant... Strength giant... Giant big giant... Doesn't even exist, does it? There's no battlefield-wide +4 strength, really? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. There is, however, a poison one. Ale of Serpent Fangs will give them all poison, but that's not really the problem, is it? I mean, it'll fucking solve the problem one way or another, but... Yeah, it's not quite the problem. But I guess... Giant Strength Warriors is good, except for the Earth Gem requirement. So it's almost more just like make more mages, and they can all cast Gift of Giant Strength like 4 times throughout the battle. I probably should bring along some mages, but I think we're okay without them. Yeah, we didn't really script you. But there's nothing you can do, and you don't have any retinue, so you're just going to be... just attacking. You can do with a bit of a hold, like if it's going to summon skeletons. I suppose? Is that smart? But if it's not going to summon skeletons and we're in a tavern, you're just holding on nothing, so I'm not sure. Probably just jump on him as fast as possible and try and shred him. I have no money. I need money. I mean, yeah, I just want to take an assassin with a fairy ring into this and just clear it. I just need to see if that's exactly what he intended or not, because it seems insane. So I kind of want to just make the enchanters, but they're really expensive, and we just need to get this going. So I'm just gonna end. Failed to seduce, and we died. And now our first assassination attempt. Glamored. Okay. Well, that was easy. Attack roll 23 versus defense roll 2. 17 plus 7 versus 0 plus 3 equals 21 points of damage. Okay. I think a script was a little off, but... like that many troops in that tight of a section. It's crazy. Size 2 is nuts. And upkeep adds up, though, when you got that many troops. And we just have so many forests here that we don't have enough money to make the world go round. TNG refused again, but our god arrived. Got another command. Oh, I forgot to change the script. Yep, that'll do it. And the battle in the poison swamp. That is a hail of fucking arrows, man. Jesus. Thankfully, our own glamour protects us from our own arrows, but we still did 9 friendly fire. Strength buffs will actually help with this, though, to kill off the enemies before we get into those extended skirmishes that are going to whittle down all my mirror images. Okay, so we got Ariad back. No longer diseased, of course, because that would be pretty shitty. And we have an better array of buffs now. So now we can cast Body Ethereal, Displace Body, Temper Flesh, Personal Iron Skin, and Personal Luck. Not really that good on a Giant Pretender, is it? Nah, not in the same way. Maybe just Strength of Giants or something. Or maybe just nothing. Save your fatigue. That's quite a good array of buffs already. Yeah, hold or fire and then attack rearmost. Alright. Let's go after this. Yeah, I mean, for an assassin this good, we kind of want it to be a bit more impactful than that. Than just dealing with this shitty little thing. I should be probably sending it at a throne. Probably this one. I'm not so sure about the Anunnaki. It's like kind of a big mage target that could just... Oh yeah, and we're gonna... So just attack rear. And you can now... we need more money, so build the fortress. Yeah, you don't fly indoors, I guess. That's been the problem. Attack roll 16 versus defense roll 25. This is another thing to note about the combat system. I hit him for 19 damage, right? Because he has 0 protection. But I hit him in the arm. And there's a maximum amount of damage on a humanoid target or whatever that you can inflict on, like, an arm or a leg or something. So we probably... I mean, we certainly cut the arm off. But you can only do 6 points of damage. And that same thing happened in his leg here. 6 points of damage. And that was enough to kill him, of course, but... yeah, okay. Yeah, defensive 19 is pretty good. +2 to the darkness. Yeah, these are always darkness things. And the nighttime. Yeah. Dark vision on an assassin is pretty good. Alright, our dragon. Body ethereal. Displace. Temper flesh. Iron skin. Yeah, so now they get a -10 on their first attack. And then -5 on their attack skill for the rest of the fight. And it doesn't say melee only, so I'm not sure about that. You would assume that it's not, but no, it's attack skill, so it's melee only. But still, it's pretty good. And then arrows, we have pierce resistance, 24 protection, and we're ethereal. So arrows aren't really much of a concern at all anyways. And then we're just going to fly back here and roast them. Okay, they're not really giving up. That's a little worrisome. Okay, we did all right. Yeah, just too much. The displacement, I mean, is really hard for them to even hit. But the harassment penalty, you know, it builds up, so they will hit us. And then just big protection and body ethereal. A little dicey. We're still not amazing because we don't have much to actually deal with the group of enemies. So we may be better off with spell casting, but not really, because we're gonna just fatigue out then. So I guess we're gonna... I don't know. It's hard to say. $13 more, but like I said, it's gonna be a long time before we do this without any casualties, and we just have so many numbers that it's whatever. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try assassinating some throne commanders for a while. And you now can build a fortress here. Good. Make sure we just never have any money whatsoever. Agartha and Tianchi refused. Great. Fire, fire, fire. Easy peasy. Yeah, but he is getting pretty high fatigue, and that could be problematic if he doesn't clear him out immediately. Really need to be wary of undead packs with him, because they won't ever rout from fear. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's fine, as long as we're taking provinces and we can keep taking more provinces, I'm pretty happy. So like here's undead. They can handle that. This is undead. So we'll have Ariad deal with this. Shocking this hasn't been taken yet. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, send another one to TNG and send another one to Agartha. I guess we can keep making druids, because they still are valuable to us. Oh, the pierce resistance is kind of annoying. We got him. Whoop. Whoop. Pretty simple. Good, good. Know your limits and all that, but we're doing well. Now you'll take that on, and you will take that on. And this will all be ours, baby. It's a shame it's all just kind of shitty jungle. Got 324 units here. We have no dependence on, like, divine blessings, so we should just be making some commanders here. Yeah, give me 3 for now. Oh, wait, these are magic, aren't they? Yeah, I can't use any of these generic ones. Okay, give me 4 for now, then. Agartha accepted. TNG's still refusing. Dragon got another success. Army got another success. Fortress and Wick is completed. Good, good, good. Eventually we'll start building temples. But I also wanted more mages. So our research is not really doing that hot. It's not like I've been sending mages off to battle. It's just I've been short on cash and doing other things and blah, blah. So build a lab. Assassinate. Alright, after Conjuration 3, well, there's a lot of other things we want to get, I suppose. We have Thaumaturgy 4. Why am I not doing remote site searching? That's a good question. Do horror specs. And you will do gnome lore everywhere. And then you will do... Nope, we didn't get Conjuration 4. And get Evocation 3. We'll do full site searching capabilities. Yeah, we still want to do the fairy ring. Forest of the Ape King, good. Alright, our first throne assassination here. Okay, does have heavy infantry and is summoning skeletons. Oh, we're gonna swoop right in. Boom, dead. Skeleton done, done. Amazing. Good. A lot of crippled, limping units. Blah, blah, blah. And then another dragon battle. Yeah, and still no afflictions, so that's good. Okay. Right, so, I mean, we're kind of just waiting here. Although I feel like I could just take this throne. Especially, like, combine the two forces. Like, yeah, probably could just win. TNG has even more reason to hate me at that point. But it's kind of good. Did I have a scout? Oh, yeah, you're over here. Like, I'm kind of curious how far TNG is spread to the west, because he's bottlenecked here. Well, provinces. Mictlan is, he's losing provinces. He's probably not doing too well. He's almost dom killed. I don't know where he was. I don't know if we ever saw him. Oh, yeah, he was. He's right in the center. Fuck. Okay, well, this army is going to move. I think their goal is to take his capital. That'll be big. But Pangea also doing really not well at all. They haven't gotten anything. They've gotten 2 provinces. Basically. Jeez. They must be boxed in by a throne somewhere. Can't imagine where, though. Unless Agartha took their shit or something. I don't know where they are. TNG, however... Well, they don't have many more either. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 they've gained. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give or take. So they're not doing well either. I just wonder if I could dom kill him by taking this throne. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start getting enchanters then. Alright, you're coming with 2. Oh, that's right. We ran out of Earth Gems. So we didn't have any Earth Gems. Okay. See how it goes. Ruprecht the priest. Can I assassinate a single priest at night by himself? I would sure fucking hope so. Spends his first round blessing himself so that he can get no effects because he's an independent. And then I land and butcher him. Well, I'm glad we did that. Let's... I don't know what... I don't know. I was just there and I was like, fuck it. I might snipe a good mage or something. But no... There's 2 more of them, and they got blood slaves out the ass, so we're gonna get imps out the ass. But the dragon will make short work of them. Right now. Right right now. Right? Any second. Fuck. That's right. I put him on hold and fired. Now we're getting eviscerated here. Kill them. Oh, you landed on our army, you idiot. Go to the back. There you go. Now you're talking. That was a little painful, wasn't it? Jesus. 22 archers, 43 defenders. But we got it. It's not as painful as I thought. He did, however, pick a limp. Boy. I can't even get Gift of Health because I don't have that much nature. Not without high construction. Well, no, he'll never get it. He doesn't have hands. If I get to 7, I get the Tree Lord's Staff, which is +2, which bumps us up to +5. Still don't think that's enough, right? Gift of Health is 6. And it's under enchantment, of course. It is nature 6. So I'd have to have the Tree Lord's Staff and Empower. It's a lot of nature gems. A lot of construction. Alright, well, you're gonna search, you're gonna claim. Rest of you are just gonna patrol. Throw some PD on here just to be sure. And you can go, you're pretty damn capable. You might be able to kill the Anunnaki, you know. How much health does it have? 75. With 3 death. It's gonna be a lot of skeletons. You're not gonna beat that. So where's our next thrones after this? Rock Wallow? Forest of the Dead? Alright, I guess just... I don't know. Keep clearing the way, I suppose. She refused again. We got the Throne of Bureaucracy. We found the Forest of Delights. We found the Singing Tree. And he attacked us where we have our whole army. He attacked with not a whole lot. Decided to throw away some of his sacreds for no reason. I take it that means he refused my next message. But he does still have more, so we may want to wait here for a moment. Okay, we have a lot of... Fuck! Don't... I always do it. Hold attack, holding fire archers, holding fire closest. Fire archer... No, holding it. Damn it. Holding attack closest, holding fire closest. Sure. Okay, I have, yeah, many hundreds of them. Okay, it'll be a nice solid wall-to-wall of Spriggan defenders. Probably could make more archers. Really, all the archers I have? Yeah, I guess I am making more defenders and archers. Alright. And then you can forge a fairy ring. Ho 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 ho, we're gonna see some shit today. And get me an assassin to throw it onto. Find some earth sites, damn it. Yep, you refused. You attacked the Valley of the Ape and took it, which is annoying. Yeah, he's got 22 sacreds, and he's probably got a decent bless. But look upon my wall of Spriggans. Oh, we actually did kill all the assassins there. Good. Alright, well now it gets annoying, because now I have to defend this and defend these two, and I have no money whatsoever. That's fun. And the problem, like, none of this will hold. None of this will hold against his sacreds. But I can... No, what I can do is game it a little bit. Yeah, they don't have magic weapons. Let me check his bless. Quickness. And combat speed plus 60. That's pretty dangerous. But I'm gonna... No, you're gonna go here. You are gonna go here. And we'll just put all the money into this. Try and urge him to go to Kailasa. Except he knows everything. He has all full information. Okay. See how it goes. He didn't go to Kailasa. Found an Animus Tower and Stray Wild Forest. No earth. He attacked Monkey's Cradle and took it. We want to see the Wall of Spriggans. Look upon it. So glorious. And it all just becomes one big mob. That's amazing that heavy cav can live for that long. Look at that. Man, we need some strength buffs. Because their defense is like 0 at that point. It should be fucking negative. But their protection is just so good, and our damage is so low. We just can't crack it. Like, all of his heavy calves are basically fucking, like, thugs. Alright, she's gonna start working on this throne. He is going to equip the fairy ring. No, I can't equip it. I assume that it can only be equipped by queens. No, not even queens. Nobles? Chantron? Who the fuck can equip this then? Okay, so it's not... What? I tried looking at it in the mod inspector. I couldn't see a tag that said who it was restricted to. Because it says restricted 233. And 233 is the nation ID for Alee, Realm of the Fae. So, you know, I can't see anything else that would just be like, you can't. I don't know. Who else would it be a contender? It's not the noble, it's not the queen. This is a queen, yeah. It's not the queen, it's not the enchantress. I wouldn't think it's the druid. I mean, It might be a Grasshopper Knight, but I don't know why it would be, other than the fact that they're sacred. But so is Pixie Queens and stuff. Oh, Sylphs? Wasn't there something that we had that would just like... There is a summon, right? There's a summon we could have gotten that summons Sylphs. I could have sworn there was. Yeah, we don't get any other one. You know, there's no other national spells. So, it's not Cloud Sprites. Can't imagine it's the Leprechaun Commander. And then it can't be Sylvan Knights. So, what else could it possibly be? There is some other fairy, like, fairy commander stuff. Like the Fey Prince. I don't know if that's what it's meant to be. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Damn, I was looking forward to this, but I... Commissions a bear to lead what amounts to a lesser wild hunt, and accepting a bear is endowed with great authority among creatures wild and fey, but in exchange to mantle the bear requires that they act in ways strange and incomprehensible to more civilized being. I guess let me look at the workshop page real quick. Yeah, no mention of it. No mention in the comments about it. Just nothing. Damn. Damn, damn. Yeah, I can't figure it out. So I don't think we get to do... I mean, it really shouldn't exist at all, because it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we don't have... There's no commander that we have that can equip it. Damn. Unless it would be a nymph or a captain or a grasshopper knight. I mean, I can make all these other things. But if it's not the queen, then I really don't know what. I guess I'll make a grasshopper knight and a nymph. Just to see. And if it's not one of those, then it's nothing. We could make some stuff for our assassin. Such as the Pendant of Luck would help a lot. And, like, some sort of weapon would help a lot. Yeah, I don't think he really needs armor. I mean, he could have armor, but I don't think it saves him that much. Rather than just, like, a decent weapon of some kind. Like a halberd of might. Or a greatsword of sharpness. Or clubs of the gladiator. No. I think you would want the most... Yeah. I'm gonna give him a halberd of might. Need 5 earth gem. We still haven't found a fucking earth site. What the hell, man? Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why are you trying my patience? We're in the forest. There's earth everywhere. I've seen it. All right. I guess we'll patrol here and have him take this. Bishop takes rook and all that sort of stuff. Except now he's going to hit 2 of these spots. But I can't. He's just going to keep going. Hopefully he hits the fort, because that's where he stops. Was there no nation here? Against all odds? Is that why? That's wild. How's Mictlan doing? Ooh, well, Dominion's pretty low, and, oh, they're gaining provinces, though, so you never know. They're kind of lingering there. Found a statue of a sitting god. Finally. Attacked the Valley of the Eight. And we lost. Damn. That's pretty bad. I mean, it was bloody on both ends, but I really should have had PD. We also lost at Mount Kailasa. Because the dragon got routed. Fuck. This is bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, shit. Well, at this point, he's just gonna run ramshackle over my entire region. Because my army is now a mile away, and I don't have much of a replacement army. Since I kind of need large numbers to function. I can throw up some more PD. But at a certain point, this is technically throwing away money. Maybe I should head back. Fuck. Yeah, okay. For future, like, you know, if you're gonna make like an assassin factory, you know, where you just every turn you make an assassin and you make all the gear that you want to give those assassins, we probably don't want to do that with Earth. We'd probably rather do that with nature. We're up to 9 nature gems a turn now, which is really good because we can start getting some big ass summons out. Or many summons at least. And we could go for Vine Ogres and make the helm to get an extra Vine Ogre. We could also just get a lot of leprechauns. Let me look at the leprechaun one more time. Is that really worth spamming? All right, they have the slap for the one capped damage. So we'll only ever do 1 damage if they hit. But then they have to do magic resistance to negate the shrink, which is the opposite of enlarge. So they have 30% less health and 1 less strength, or I don't know. It's something like, we've never used it. I don't think so. I think there's a lot better ways to spend my gems. Such as the Sylvan Knights. Probably should have someone just start making these just every round. And we could also be getting Fey Footmen. No, not Fat Footmen. Well, they're glamored, so that's good. They have 13 hit points, 15 protection, 20 defense. They have Fey Blades, 17 damage, magic, slashing. They have Gossamer Shields, 4 parry, 15 protection. They resist poison 10. Iron Vulnerability, True Sight, Recuperation, blah, blah, blah. And how many? We get 5+, huh? 5+ for 12 gems. Nah, it's not great, is it? 1 for every 2. They're not that good. Let's fucking slow our roll here. I mean, they're good, but I don't know. Not that good. I guess. They're unlikely to really die. 20 defense and glamored with a shield. They're not likely to die. And 15 protection. Alright, I guess it's... A 12 seems so high. Seems high, but I guess what else am I spending glamour on? Yeah, alright. Oh, but I have to have... Oh, I have to have glamour and nature. So just glamour, we don't really have any good options other than... Well, we can do cave kobolds. They are glamored. 6 hit points, 10 protection, 10 defense. They're glamored. They get a siege bonus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I guess we should be contacting Sylvan Knights every turn. Somebody should be doing that. And we have an assassin that can assassinate some stuff. Could be assassinating TNC shit. Not good. Not good. Like, yeah, I really should be getting Howl going in every battle. I need to start using mages more, but... Oh, fuck, I've been resting on my laurels too long now. Song of Birds. Grove of Evergreens. Tried to assassinate a wizard of the earth in a pub. Gonna summon fucking earth elementals, which I will try to assassinate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, earth meld. Oh, jeez. Stop summoning them! Fuck! Oh, we're still alive. Okay, good. I thought I died. I heard a scream. There you go. Get fucked. Alright, we did actually get a hit. We did take damage. Because he was trampling. Yeah, so we evaded most of the attack. But ow. Luckily you didn't pick up an affliction there. Alright. This was our dragon attacking TNC. This looks like PD. Sure was PD. And we picked up a limb. Or did we? I think we already had the limb. And he attacked Naga's nest and ran it over. He lost his last sacred, but he's got a lot of footmen. Damn. TNC's doing well. He's also building a massive army of dispossessed spirits and long dead here. And I don't think I'm Dom killing him. I think he's gonna... Ugh. Fuck. You just waste all your money over and over and over. Oh, Pangea's here. What the hell is Pangea doing? It can't beat Ichthyids? And a star spawn? What are you doing? Actually, I feel like just sitting here and waiting. Oh yeah, can you equip it? Nope. Who else did I want? What was the other thing? I was making a nymph and the... I think that was it. That was really the only other possibilities. Alright, you were doing gnome lore. Fuck. Oh, wait, we found something with Earth that didn't give us Earth gems? We found, like, Throne of the Sitting God or something that didn't give us anything? Statue of Sitting God. Gives fucking Astral Pearl. What the hell? Gorge. There we go. Inverted Tower. Wizard of Fire and Flame. Now he's going to summon fire elementals. And we're on fire. We didn't die. Whew. Whew. Okay. Jeez. Alright, we're getting them. We're working our way through. He attacked Monkey's Cradle. And took it. See, we're just throwing away money, but we're kind of not. I mean, it's kind of attrition. Oh, there he finally won. He built up the biggest fucking army with 3 provinces possible. And finally killed Ictiads. Oh, there was fucking 12 Ether Warriors in there? That's just mean. What the hell? These things are ridiculous. 22 hit points, 19 protection, ethereal, 14 defense, 33 damage Moonblades with 17 attack. It's wild. And then our dragon did another battle here. This isn't PD. This is the army that we just thinned. Get routed, son. Okay. Now what happens if you assassinate PD? Yeah. Right. So on independent armies, that doesn't get replenished ever, right? So you can kill the independent commanders and then just walk in and take them. But on player provinces, even with 1 PD, there will always be a commander there. So you can't take over with just an assassin that way. So we got to kind of shuffle around. I guess I'll patrol here. But if he sends in, I don't know how I'll do with that many dispossessed spirits. But I guess they'll slowly move forward and I'll jump to the back. We really need reinforcements here, but we are slow as shit, man. It's up to 18 defense, 20 attack. Good lord. You barely will ever miss. Nope, wasn't the nymph either. Go figure. So as far as I'm aware, this item can't be equipped by anything available to us. Maybe it's something you can summon, but I mean, come on, dude. You got to be a little more... I mean... I know Dominion's players probably on average are above average intelligence, but you gotta throw them a little bit of a bone and not expect me to solve your fucking riddle of what I can equip this on. And if it's not meant to ever be equipped, then why is it in the game? I mean, I think it might just be not correct. I think this item isn't meant to be here because it requires astral, but it costs 0 astral pearls. The whole existence of it doesn't seem to match the description of it. I mean, I don't know what meteor shower and a flame shower that kills all your own units has to do with a lesser wild hunt. So I don't think it's meant to do anything, to be honest. Would have been cool if I could equip it and just wipe out anything I touch, but yeah, I suppose it's for the best. Yeah, oh boy. This war hasn't been kind to me. Wizard of the Stars. Quicken Cell. You'll need it. You're dead. Attack Valley of the Ape. Okay. We did well there. Good. Elias was discovered and attacked. Oh yeah, I forgot about I had him on hide and wait. And he set his 500 army to patrol. Whoops. Oh, also we're about to go to war. A 100%. He's not going to take this. Which is annoying because I think he's just going to walk over this army now. We basically cleared it for him. Shit. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, you can do Bay Footfolk. There you go. Something for you to do. Zero gold on the dot. Just trying to weather the storm until my reinforcements get here, but my god, they have 18 movement speed. How is it this slow? It's because they're going through the fucking forest constantly. Ugh. Yep, Pangea declared war. There's no amount of PD that's going to prevent that. He keeps moving this army around so I can't assassinate him. What an asshole. This isn't going well, I gotta say. It's not going as well as I'd like. Yeah, I know Pangea refused, and I know they attacked that, blah, blah, blah. Tried to kill an Onyx Priestess. Is that tough? No, but she can summon the dead. But she's gonna go ahead and bless herself first, and then die. Good. I think we can agree this has been the most successful assassin I've ever had. We got Agnes the Wanderer. Fire 2, Nature 2. Still can't equip that. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's cool. You got a nice, exotic, cool weapon, Lajatang, but you know, what am I going to do with this? Fire Nature is like a really kind of cursed path that has not much to it other than fire ants. I guess I could get fire gems and you have you use augury. Why would I really do that? But really, I think you're just going to be a commander. Except I also have this guy, but he's summoning Fey folk for me. So yeah, I guess it'll be you. Okay, and then I feel like I should take mages along. At least a couple earth mages to cast strength stuff. I mean, I wish I could cast big glamour shit. Glamour mages are all kind of expensive. I can't spam group luck like that. So I suppose I'll just take some earth mages. Slowly. Quit moving around, asshole. Oh no, you're going with. Right. Oh, we have a lot of money. I should be making enchanters? Queens? Enchanters. I can get one every turn. I also probably should be making druids here. And probably more troops. In case this war with Pangea goes south. How could it not? I could bolster this to a high enough point where he decides not to do it. But he'll probably just attack my other spot. And I probably just threw away a bunch of money. I hate war. Let's be friends. Okay, well, he didn't attack, so that's promising. Another Onyx Sorceress, this time inside. I can't fly, but you're asleep and you're dead. Very good assassin. He attacked my fort. Okay, well that's fine. Our walls are damaged. Important to keep in mind, but we're about to move in, so I think we're okay. Let's make sure this is all scripted. Okay. Do I don't have a... No, I have one priest. Perfect. I know our blessing isn't much, but you can at least do that. You could also throw Body Ethereal on him, which is probably better than my... What is my blessing? It's shit, right? It's heroism and Oh God, what is it? It's bad. Strength +2 and heroism. Yeah, so I really don't even need the blessing. So really what you should just do is put fucking body ethereal on him. That'll go a lot farther. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then the Earth guys are all going to be doing summon Earth power and... That's right, I got 3 nature, 1 Earth guys back at the cap. They're perfect for strength of Gaia to get 4 nature. Area effect 5 on the bark skin. But we're mostly interested in... I didn't even get Gift of Giant Strength. Fuck me. Okay, well... At least they can do a lot of Strength of Giants, because it only costs 10. You can do Phoenix Power, and, well, you can do Gift of the Furies if I had brought Fire Gems. But you can at least do Prison of Fire a bunch of times. Alright, be fine. Well, maybe someday I'll get to do an assassination. I guess I'll do it at their fort here. May as well send another one to Pangaea. Even though my Dominion is really not in a good place, because we haven't built any temples, because I'm really, really broke. Yep, he refused, and he did attack the Grave of the Old Gods, which I think is the one I didn't bump up. We found a Veiled Valley. Duskstalker found no enemy commander to assassinate. We attacked him at our fortress. Ice Drake could be really obnoxious. Didn't feel too good. Yeah, we lost 18 archers, 32 defenders, 1 of the Sylvan Knights, 3 thorns. 19 of those kills were from the Ice Drake. 1 fucking Ice Drake. The Drakes are always ridiculously good. I don't know why I don't make more Drakes. They're like a routine bane of my existence when the AI has them, and yet I never make them. He attacked the Valley of the Ape, where I think our dragon is waiting for him. Yep, with some PD. I think we got routed. Really annoying, because I think he routed a lot too. But he takes the province. Okay. I got a werewolf. And do werewolf stuff. You know, with some armor and a vine shield and frostbrand, it's a decent little light thug. Anything can get more HP going. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just keep sending them to Pangea. We will be friends. Except, there's also an issue with that. Getting this throne. But I guess I have a dragon that can fly. It's a bunch of shit. We just have no money ever. I spent all money on... PD. That just gets blown over. Blown out my ass. Just get more Sylvan Knights. They're pretty damn good, and we couldn't just rely on those. Oh yeah, no. Right. Could have been dangerous. He attacked us in the valley where we just had our scraggle of troops. He's gonna take it. No, he didn't. Oh my god, he managed to not take it. Oh, that was rough. We lost 35 more archers, 11 more defenders, 4 more thorns. We need PD there if we have any hope, but that was damn close. Those archers, 69 kills. Mount Kailas is where I sent the dragon. I assume there's not much here. No. Yeah, that's fine. And then Monkey's Cradle. Yeah. We still lost 12 defenders and another knight. But overall, not too bad. This is really... I mean, what do you even do about this? This is where you just need, like, super combatant. Because I can't beat this. No amount of money will enable that. And it's the AI, so he has probably at minimum 12 commanders in that pack. Probably a lot more. Which, I mean, to be fair, like an army of that size, you know, I probably would have 20 mages or something like that in my Doom stack. So I can't be that shocked. I can't PD all this. I don't have any money. Our upkeep. What is happening with our upkeep? I mean, it's not that ridiculous, I guess. I don't even have that many mages. I just don't make much money. I think death was a problem. And I'm gonna be Dom killed, really. I mean, this is just bad. Pangea getting just locked in there for this long. He has spawned an unstoppable Doom stack. It would have been a lot easier if he had just made it out and went to war with Micklin, and I just held on to this. Like, really, this is all I cared about. But he just never got out. That was really strange. Really unusual. Oh, and now I got a barbarian horde that could take the poison swamp. That's good. That's good. I guess I don't want to lose that to barbarians all the time. It's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I know I said we'd win no matter what. Not looking good. He refused again. He attacked Eastreach, where I just left. Tried to assassinate a student of the way. This is the thing, like, it's just so many mages that you're just gonna have to chew through. We did, though. Oh, yeah, this isn't even my good assassin. Student of the way missed. Repel with the... See, another benefit of having length 3 weapon there. Repelled the warrior illusion as well. We missed. He rolled a 38 on his fucking defense. Jesus. He missed us. We repelled another attack. And we hit him in the body for 24 damage. Massive hits due to our halberd. Pretty nice. Yeah, repelling 15 attack is pretty good. Nice. It was a battle in Valley of the Ape again. So retaking that now. Got Winter Wolves. He's got a bunch of shit. A lot of shit, a lot of shit, a lot of shit. $30 more defenders. I really am questioning how many of that is the archers now. Now they're getting strength buffed. I said that would kind of solve the problem, or help the problem a little bit, but I'm not so sure. We're still not killing these things fast at all, because I think the defenders also need the strength buff. Shit. Okay. TNG is the weakest it's been in a long time. So we may actually go to war. I'm gonna go take this back real quick. Don't you have enough, dude? Don't you just have enough? It's not good. It's not good. Right. Well, did we hit construction 5? We're in a couple turns. Yeah. Yeah. And then remember that idea I had of hitting alteration 7? Yeah, that's going well. It's going real frickin' well. My assassin could get found, by the way, so I should be a little careful with my really good assassin on these big armies. Student of the Sword. I will test his lessons here. I will see what he's learned. He's learned to summon a hawk. Fuck! Well, that'll do it. Yeah, that went well. Oh yeah, we were gonna get Soul Vortex as well. I forgot. Alteration 6. We just vacated this, didn't we? Oh yeah, we got some PD. Attacked with just a noble. Look at how long it takes us to kill that. Good God. And he attacked our main force. Good luck, my friend. Still lost 14 defenders. Now, if I had the Alteration 7, the luck, or not the Twist Fate thing on everybody, I think this would be 0 deaths. or maybe just 1 or 2. Like, really, it's going to be very impactful. But I just can't. I don't have the research because I don't have labs. I just, yeah. I mean, we can kind of start getting money-ish here. See, I'm really scared about sitting here. If he puts that on patrol, I'm fucking dead. But he certainly seems like he's gearing up to attack. A pan. Yeah, that could be tricky. I don't think we want to try to assassinate this. He definitely took that throne. Could try to work on another throne. I don't know what to assassinate. I'm scared now. I can't beat the Anunnaki of the underworld. I know that. It's just a fool's errand. I'm not a thug. I'm an assassin. 2 different things. I wouldn't be able to beat that much undead. So I guess we'll work on Rock Wallow or something. Oh, I just left 111 archers there. That's why we survived. I didn't have any PD there. That's funny. Can you go here? Yes. Good. We're gonna take it. I think we stand a reasonably good chance of actually beating TNG. Possibly. I'm gonna set you to no longer fire. Just go. I got 159 here. I have 100 here. It's really just a question of will he attack here or not. And we keep sending him messages. We keep sending him nice texts saying, let's be friends. Does he ever listen? No. He took Elbar from me, but again, I don't care that much about it. Well, it's a pretty good thing I left all those archers there. That's helping out. But our battle at the High Stair, which I think he just vacated. Pretty much. Yeah, I just get to kill myself a bunch by breathing fire on everything. 25 more defenders gone in an instant. Yeesh. This is why I don't like chaff. I mean, the idea is, of course, you're making just hundreds and hundreds of troops, and you just keep shipping out, you know, hundreds of troops. Like assuming you have the right scales for it to work. Like, theoretically, I could be sending out 100 troops and a captain every single turn towards the battlefront. And you just kind of drown your opponent in soldiers. Rather than my usual strategy of, like, my Doomstack army and then maybe a couple other big armies. And I have maybe 2 or 3 that just can take almost anything and win. This is a much different play style. I don't know if it's really a better play style against the AI that can just outnumber me with better troops. Like, he gets to do this play style, but with good troops. It's not really fair. What are we doing here? Moderately damaged. Alright. And he's really kind of down in the dumps somewhat on army size. Pangea just took a massive hit from something. That wasn't from Elbar. He already took the throne. I don't know what he hit. I don't know what he hit. Might be fighting against a Gartha or something, but I didn't see a Gartha's numbers go down at all, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I mean, if he hits King's River, it's bad news bears. This game will get a lot harder at that point, harder than it already is, considering my throne connections here. Assuming the war ends with Pangaea right there, doesn't ever pick up again. And assuming we win against Tianchi and wipe him out, we have this throne, this throne, this throne, and this throne, which is connected here. Theoretically. I mean, Ermor is there. I don't know what he's doing or how well he's doing, but that would be the final one, is we just stomp over and take it, theoretically. I don't know, it's hard to say. Yeah, as it is, I guess we've cut off all his avenues to this stuff now. So that feels good. But we're a long way from the capital. And if this war with Pangaea doesn't end, I think I'm pretty fucked. Because I don't think I can win this without extensive reinforcements. Yeah. That's where we're at. Yep, Pangaea attacked our King's River fort. Walls are damaged, of course. He basically just lost a handful of wolves. He has 140 maenads. Shit. Shit. Yeah, and I really don't have the research. I've spread it so evenly that I don't have anything that's impactful. So that's good. Which I suppose is the opposite of what you want, right? I always do this, and I'm not sure if it's what you're meant to do or not. Like, right, we determined right at the start, right, that getting Will of the Fates online is basically like our game winner. Assuming we can cast that in any battle where we have hundreds of troops, we kind of just win. Theoretically. So should I have just clicked Alteration 7 and called it a day? We'd have it by now. I wouldn't have gem generators. And I wouldn't be making Sylvan Knights and Fey Footfolk and stuff all the time. And I guess we had to get some stuff from my Pretender. So then it's like, you're already diversifying for that. And then we went like a bit further in Thaumaturgy for group luck, even though I don't have Glamour Mages spammed because I have no money. You know, and then we went like Evocation 3, really just for Arcane Probing, which I haven't even done and I'm not gonna do, so that was dumb. Right. So, I don't know. I think I gotta be much smarter with my research than that. And I'm trying to be, but this was really haphazard. It should have basically just been, what exactly do I need immediately for my Pretender? Which does include Alteration. And then probably just... yeah, get Construction to 5 and Alteration to 7. And that's it. Like, just, that's fucking it. You're like, I should have been more cognizant, but I thought I was going to get a lot more Glamour Mages. Because Group Luck would also be really damn good on all my defenders. But I think for when you're dealing with this kind of army where you just have hundreds, I don't know. I think you want the battlefield-wide stuff, and you don't need to. You should have a focus. And the Sylvan Knights are nice, but I don't think they're gonna win the game for me, the way that Will the Fates would. So it's hard to say. But yeah, I really don't have many mages at all. And I don't have any impactful stuff to do with like these 4 glamour guys, other than big group Lux. But I think I probably can defend King's River. I'm hoping Pangea kind of disseminates and he keeps losing his armies somewhere else. I don't know what he's doing exactly, but he's getting his ass handed. He already took this throne, so I really am not sure. Severely damaged, but Tianchi is building forces again. We'll see. This video is running very long. I know, it's at over 3 hours. What are we doing? I think I just keep expecting... Oh, he took the fucking... No, the barbarians. God damn it. Alright, so he breached my fort. I breached Tianchi's fort. And we're gonna ride in, and I guess we're gonna ride out with these. Break siege. And we're gonna figure out what we got here. You, I think, are just going to be casting Group Luck on as many as you can, which isn't that many. All the Nature 3 guys can cast Strength of Gaia. And Group Barkskin, I guess, is pretty big. Yeah, honestly, just... I know you guys can't do it, but you'll cast Group Barkskin, or you'll cast something. Give me a thin line of these stronger ones. Yeah, I could buff the Sylvan Knights with something, and maybe I should have brought an Astral Mage to do something. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. No. Oh, magic. Okay. Oh, she picked up a fucking weakened. Well, that really hurts our damage quite a bit. Oh yeah, the barbarians are just gonna run rampant because I forgot about them. All right, the battle with Pangea. Or they can... Oh my god, there's no way we win this. Not all the group lucks in the world. These are his sacreds coming in. Sacred centaurs, by the way. That are going to just break my entire line and all that fun stuff. We were just... Oh god. Yeah, the Fey footfolk. Okay, I guess they were worth the cost. Jesus. That was impressive. Right, we lost 2 of our druids. 6 Fey footmen. They got 121 kills. These guys are pretty phenomenal. Damn, that 20 defense really paying off. And the glamour. 23 archers, 37 defenders. We lost, on the other hand, 31 of the Sylvan Knights. They did get a lot of kills, but they really needed bless more than the Fey footmen do. Killed 439 things. Most of which were Maenads. Alright, and then the battle at the fortress. Always good when you hear just a scream. We lost our god. Great. We lost our god, a captain, 33 defenders, 11 archers. I don't even know what killed our god. Really. I mean, that seems wild. Yeah. I think I'm going to call it here. And I could do a second video, but I don't know, man. I don't think it's a bad nation. I mean, I don't think it's like, oh my god, this is such a strong nation kind of thing. I think it's a stronger late game nation. Like I said, once I can get some battlefield-wide buffs and enchantments up, in which I can quite a bit due to my really high-end mages in Glamour and Astral, not to even get into like actually doing a communion and stuff. Like, all these little shit Astral mages could boost the fuck out of our enchanters to get really high like earth magic too. But yeah, we could easily hit like 7 or 8 glamour on those guys. Like you could cast some really high-end devastating stuff in the late game, but the early game's quite painful. And I think yeah, I mean, the Fairy Dragon is, yeah, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I could have picked a better Awake Expander, and we would have been fine with just the Earth Serpent. You know, it's a different style of nation that I am really used to playing. Because it's tricky, because it's like, it doesn't have good troops individually. But then it also doesn't have really good summons, like national summons or anything like that. We do get access to like the Fey footfolk or whatever that are pretty damn solid, as you just saw. And so I probably could have alternatively just bum rushed that and tried to make that more of like our identity. The Fey footfolk. It's Conjuration 4, but it takes 12 glamour gems to get 5+. And yeah, I mean, I guess if we had a 6 glamour pretender, we'd get 7 per cast, which is honestly for them pretty damn strong. We are getting 16 glamour gems a round, so you could spam that every single round, and then that would be enough to probably win battles, especially with some extra buffs on them. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's a really interesting, unique nation. possibly the next time I play with Lego and he's like, let's play EA, I might say, okay, I want to play Alee again. Because I kind of do want to give him another chance, but I just don't want to devote any more recorded time here to playing Alee. This is already way too long of a video, and we're so far off from winning this game that it's kind of ridiculous. But once again, I gotta give a lot of props to Enraged Eggplant for all these mods. I know I'm specifically calling out his stuff, but it's just because he has 52 of these nations. And every one is, like, really kind of solid stuff. Like, much better than some of, like, from mod creators that have done, like, 1 or 2. And maybe that just all comes from making experience. But, like, the amount of time and effort that's been put into all these is really impressive. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. I also wonder if I should have just gone all in and say, fuck the Awake Expander. And just go all in on, like, almost a Hell Bless for our Grasshopper Knights. Because at least it is a readily available Sacred. And they're not, like, insanely good, but with a Hell Bless, maybe. And I don't need scales no matter what. Not really. I mean, I probably could have gone growth at least. And I maybe should have gone for a higher magic scale. So I probably could have gone a little higher on scales. But yeah, we could have taken Imprison and done a much better Bless. Not really a Hell Bless, but like just like a super strong Working Man Bless. Because with enough of these, and if they hit hard enough, they do have 20 defense. Well, they have 19, I think. Yeah, they have 19 defense. And they are glamored. And so if you have enough of them... Oh, I guess no, we're looking at the commander. Yeah, they have 19 defense. Okay, and they're glamored. The only thing I'm concerned about is the Grasshopper himself. And I'm just not really... That was what mostly concerned me. And we've seen this a couple times, I think largely from mods, where the rider is sacred and the mount isn't. But I think, yeah, maybe if we did that and we went very specific point buffs of, like, group luck, or, I mean, maybe bark skin, something like that, or group stone skin, like, just, yeah, and we just have, like, 30 of these with a really strong bless and a small amount of mages to buff them. I think we'd be maybe much better off. I don't know, there's just, like, multiple ways to do this. So that's why it's kind of an interesting nation. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. So you may see Alee again in a Two Brothers stream or something like that, because I do kind of want to play him again, and probably go a bit further on the bless on them, just because I know Lego also likes a strong Working Man's bless, so that might work out. But yeah. I mean, we did hold off King's River. That was astonishing. With the Fey Footfolk. Those are actually really good. And we did take the High Stair. I'm still not sure how the god died, but yeah. Like I said, I probably could win this eventually, maybe, but it would just take so much longer, and we'll just move on. But alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks around.